I feel my idea of love when I was younger was basically like the stupidest of things. For example, in school, sharing your tiffin box, or maybe just giving someone your favorite pen. I think that was like love when we were younger.
I would say in one word, it was unrealistic.
Honestly, my idea of love, like I think most girls, um, from the era that I come from, was Shah Rukh Khan. Watching Rahul and Raj, and just the epitome of Shah Rukh Khan, and how the love was, and the butterflies that he gave in the stomach, and then came the time of Hrithik Roshan. So I think that's what love for me was.
When I was a teenager, I always just wanted someone to like pamper me a lot, or just give me like flowers and just be like really sweet and like care for me. That's all that was there in my mind. Like I remember when I was a teenager.
I think I've realized that love comes in various shapes and forms, and it doesn't necessarily need to be romantic. So, yeah.
And I think with time, you kind of understand that, it's way more. And once that romantic, that tingling feeling, those butterflies go away, there is so much more to give. And especially, I've been in a relationship with my husband for 10 years now. And we have still been able to, keep the romance up, and at the same time, grow together, and, just understand that love is so much more than just the words "I love you." It's all in the small things that you do for each other.
I think I look for a partnership in a relationship in my partner more than a boyfriend or a husband. Like the person needs to be my best friend.
I think it's become a lot more practical. I think I've started looking at things from not just the feeling of it, but things that are beyond just that. And also that everything that is meaningful doesn't have to last forever. It can have meaning without that as well.
I think the difference is, in the virtual age, the good thing is, for someone like me, at least when there's a distance, you can communicate with each other. You don't have to write letters and wait for a while to receive them. But it has definitely changed to the point that it's become very quick. The patience has become less. People don't want to work on a relationship and communicate. They rather finish it if there's any issue and move forward.
I think everything has its perks. With technology now, you can connect with anyone from anywhere in the world, and you can meet so many new people. But let's be honest, nothing can beat old school romance. It's just too cute. I mean, writing love letters and holding a boombox over your head outside someone's window, nothing can come close to that.
So I'm actually from a time in between, where you had, the kind of love where you met people randomly and, you just start a conversation, and the time where everything is on text at the same time. But I personally prefer just, meeting someone out and getting to know them and just see if there is something there, even for friendship for that matter.
As a Gen Z, I feel I have experienced being in school physically as well as like being in college physically and virtually. Sometimes like the vibe that you get physically is different from the one you might get online and virtually. So I feel like that vibe gives you a lot of gut instinct, and you can figure out if this is your vibe or not, which might not always happen when you're virtual.
No, I think old school romance had its own different form of love. I think it was tougher to communicate back then, and even if it was tough to communicate, like people would find their way out to meet their other half or communicate with them.
But I also feel like that was their reality when they were younger, and of course it's beautiful. The way that I look at it also is like I'm fascinated, but at the same time I recognize that this is what we are, this is the option that we have, especially with the pandemic and everything. Just it's okay, these two things can be different and still have like value. So I do think that the essence of love has remained.
I'm a sucker for love, but actually there is something that stuck with me a lot growing up was, I've always had a lot of guy friends. And there was this movie dialogue where they say कि एक लड़का लड़की कभी दोस्त नहीं हो सकते. At that time also I think I was too young, but at the same time I used to find that very odd that why can't a guy and a girl just be friends, and why does anything else have to be insinuated into that relationship? Why can't just two people just have a friendship?
Okay, so I'm a very, very big fan of this show called Normal People, and it has some really, really great lines that really resonated with me. But the one that stood out was, it's not like this with other people. So I think that's beautiful.
Love is not about looks, it's about personality, compatibility, and the connection of two souls. Was that too cheesy? But yeah, that's the truth.
You deserve to be kissed a lot by someone who knows how to. It wasn't gone with the wind.
I think प्यार दोस्ती है, because if he cannot be my best friend, I can never date him.
If nothing lasts forever, will you be my nothing? No, that will not work.
Someone actually said this to me. Do you believe in love at first sight, or should I walk by again? I would simply look away and pretend to not notice that person and like they don't exist, because that's so cringe. I can't.
Are you Google? Because I've been searching all over for you. I don't know. I think so.
Is your dad a terrorist because you're a bomb? I mean, dude, no.
I think the worst I remember is you're hotter than the bottom of my laptop. Why?